my name is Rachel Anise, otherwise known as the Beauty Professor, and today I am excited to share a brand spotlight with you. I am working with some of these products for the very first time, and I am putting them all on to achieve this look right here. The brand is BEAUTYPIE, and I want to thank them for sponsoring this video today. As you guys know, I cover luxury beauty and have done so on Beauty Professor for the last 10 years. So I'm always interested by new brands on my radar, and BEAUTYPIE is one that definitely intrigued me from the start. It's described as luxury beauty without the luxury beauty prices, and it's a membership access-based company, so you get online as a member and then begin to choose the products that you want. And I think that's what really differentiates it, the fact that you have autonomy to choose the products you want rather than them being chosen for you. BEAUTYPIE includes high-tech skincare, color cosmetics, which I'll be showing you today. Everything on my face is BEAUTYPIE. I also have candles, hair care, body care, which I'll show you as well, and also a newly launched supplement range. So it basically covers all the major verticals of any multifaceted beauty company, and you have all those product options at your disposal as a BEAUTYPIE member. To put things in perspective, this triple hyaluronic acid serum, which I apply later on in this video as an element of my skincare, would retail for $70, but if you are a BEAUTYPIE member, you can get this exact same serum for $20. So the difference in prices, by cutting out the middleman in the beauty industry, really gives you high quality products at an extremely accessible, shockingly accessible price point. As a special incentive for my Beauty Professor subscribers here on my channel, I'm excited to share the code Beauty Prof sent me, which will offer you, if you are interested after watching everything in action. I think you will be. Now that I've explained a little bit more about how BEAUTYPIE works, it's such an interesting concept in the luxury beauty space, let's jump into a tutorial for this look. It's an easy, fresh summer look using BEAUTYPIE skincare and makeup, so let's get started. I am going to begin my BEAUTYPIE summer routine with skincare, of course, and I'm working with the brand new triple hyaluronic acid line. There are 3 products, 2 for face, 1 for eyes. We of course know how potent hyaluronic acid can be in terms of plumping the skin in a visible fashion. This serum also contains ceramide for smoothing and something called Ideal Lift, which is for lifting and toning the structure of the face. So I'm just going to apply a couple pumps on top of my hand here and then distribute it all over my face. It has little to no fragrance, very light, and it obviously feels very lightweight as well. Look at that glow. I always make sure to distribute whatever extra serum I have on the tops of my hands, because your hands then get the benefit of that anti-aging boost. And it's one of those things that's a great habit without really thinking about it, and that we waste nothing. After serum always comes cream, because we're always moving from thinnest to thickest when we're applying skincare. And this is the Hyaluronic Acid Deep Moisture Miracle Cream. Look at that lush texture. I'm going to apply it in 4 areas, starting with the centers of my face here, like that. It contains a nanovectorized triple hyaluronic acid complex, which helps with deep penetration into the skin, so you're getting maximum benefits there. It also has that Ideal Lift ingredient again, which helps with lifting and firming. And then finally, it contains something called C-Fill, which helps with redensifying the skin. It almost acts like a topical filler, if you will, to smooth out those fine lines. And it also has Potentilla Miyabi Callus extract. Whew, that's a mouthful, but it is an antioxidant that also has anti-aging benefits as well. Now that my face is prepped, I'm going to go in with the triple hyaluronic acid elastic lifting eye cream. I love the sound of this eye cream, but even better, I like the way that it performs. So it contains some special ingredients that really help with lifting the upper eye area. We can all get preppy in this area over time, and we want to make sure that this space is as tight as possible. It also contains caffeine, which we know helps to depuff and to energize the orbital area, and something called Aquazil, which is super hydrating for this delicate zone. So all in all, this cream helps to target fine lines and wrinkles, darkness and puffiness under the eye, and as aforementioned, the sagging that can occur up here. It'll help to tighten things up and prepare your canvas for any makeup to come. And of course, there's makeup to come. Also new to BEAUTYPIE is this bronzing collection. I have two pieces to show you today. The first is the awesome bronze Luxe Shimmer Oil Body Balm. And yes, it's like the best of all worlds when we think about bronzing and moisture and oil and balm and even some shimmer. I have to say, despite trying a lot of products like this in this kind of zone, I have never tried something quite like this. And it smells incredible as well. It's soft and tropical and slightly sweet. And this is hydrating with a soft, glowing tint that really just illuminates your limbs without being overly shimmery. It just adds a soft, subtle sheen. It's not sticky, it's instantly absorbed, smells like a vacation, and you get a little bit of bronze glow. Nothing overt, very sophisticated. For effect, just so you can see this better, I'm gonna show this to you on my hand right here. Okay, I'm applying a generous amount, more than I would for this small surface area, but this just gives you a sense of this otherworldly sheen, but zero obvious shimmer. Oh my gosh, it just looks like really well hydrated, luminous, slightly bronzed skin. Look at the difference. From an ingredient standpoint, this contains coconut oil, coconut water, tiare flower, meadow foam, and shea butter. So everything works together collectively to be extremely hydrating, yet lightweight, and once again, give you that all-day moisture with a subtle glow. For lips, check out the new Wonder Gloss Collagen Lip Oil. This is in the shade Sundays, which is this dreamy beige, kind of pinky nude. Key ingredients include collagen, hibiscus oil, and cherry oil. It has a very subtle, slightly sweet fragrance. Oh, it's so plush and so nourishing feeling. It's not sticky, but it does have a good level of viscosity that makes me feel like it's gonna stay on my lips for a while. I can't wait to pair it with lip liner later on in this video. I can see this color working for a spectrum of skin tones because while it is nude, it's not so light that it's going to wash out a complexion. I'm somewhere in the middle on the complexion range. I'm definitely a medium, olive, leaning towards tan in the dead of summer. And you can see there's still some color on me. It'll look great on fair skin tones and rich, deep skin tones as well. It'll translate differently, but I think be equally flattering across the spectrum. On to the makeup, official makeup. So when I was choosing products from the BEAUTYPIE site to share with you guys today, I was taken aback by the plethora of 5-star reviews for this all-in-wonder illuminating primer. Now, I love a glow. I will always find a way to add some radiance to my skin. I would much rather have a dewy, soft, kind of natural finish than one that's overtly matte. And this product sounded right up my alley. So it comes in this pump container. Here you go. You can see it here, and it does look quite light, but it's intended to work with all skin tones. So I'm just gonna go in, and you can use it on top of makeup or, as the directions suggest, under any base or makeup you might want to apply above. Oh my gosh, look at that. Somehow it blurs pores and fine lines, but you get this great glow. Very refining. Okay, we'll see what happens here in my oily area. All right, already I see a difference. Much smoother and more diffused. Very subtle fragrance. I always smell everything. I feel like an animal, but I need to know what's going on. Fragrance-wise, this is very subtle. Chin. I'm gonna just go ahead and put it everywhere. Show you what that looks like. Wow. And even though I thought it might be tinted, it's really not. It's kind of just this Well, you can see it just diffuses to nothing, like a veil on the skin. There we go. I like it. Now that my skin is kind of primed, go in with a quick base, and then I'm going to show you some color products. I am all evened out now, used just a touch of base, and now I am moving into under eye concealer. I showed this super luminous under eye genius corrector. This is in the shade medium deep in an Instagram reel a week or two ago, and got so many questions about not only BEAUTYPIE as the brand, but this product in particular. I have to say, it was the first one that I tried once I received products, and I was blown away. This is like a light buildable concealer, but what is most special about it to me is, well, it's twofold. One, it resists creasing. Just apply it in thin layers and let them dry down, and you will not get the traditional creasing that we associate with normal concealer. But two, and this is the most special dimension in my opinion, is how beautiful it is under the eye. I don't like a super opaque and or chalky look in the eye area. I feel like anytime you can get a little light in there, it helps to deflect darkness. It even can reduce the look of puffiness when it's applied strategically. Wow, it just creates this really natural, healthy, bouncy looking under eye. It makes me look more rested. And this tone, seemingly a conventional beige, actually has the slightest touch of apricot or peach to really counteract or combat those dark circles that you might have, that I often have because I don't sleep that much. Okay, this is something I've been keeping in my makeup bag. A little goes a long way, so resist the urge to apply with this one, but I do find that it makes for a great kind of midday refresh or touch up to your whole makeup look, to just freshen up under the eyes. So lovely. Despite the level of product that is just floating around in this house because of what I do here at Beauty Professor, I tend to be on the daily more of a product minimalist. So anytime I can find a product that takes care of bronzing, blushing, highlighting, and eyeshadow in a single streamlined compact, I'm intrigued. This is the One Palette Wonder in Warm Naturals, and so these are all very wearable, natural toned shades. The bronzer has enough depth, I think, to work with a variety of skin tones, and we'll move through these other shades as well. I'm so minimalist that I'm just going to use one brush to apply them all, well, at least the cheek products. Starting with the bronzer, just swirl it on. I apply to the hollows of my cheeks very quickly, and I treat bronzing and contouring as the same act, so this is sufficient for me. Moving in. This is a nice true tan bronze. It does not lean the slightest bit orange, as you can see right here, and it just warms up the face, softly sculpting. One thing I like about this is, even though there are 3 cheek products kind of lined up fairly closely together in this palette, they're spaced well enough apart where I don't feel like I'm touching one as I'm picking up the other. And that's important in a palette with multitasking products. Let's go on to the blush here. This is a peachy pink. Oh my goodness, the color payoff is lovely, and it's a little luminous. Look at that. Blush, no blush. What a difference blush can make. And we'll go right here, apples of the cheeks. Bring it up a little bit. It's just that quintessential blend of peach, rose, pink, something neutral. It's just right in the sweet spot for blush. I am going to save highlighter for last. This palette contains a kind of matte bone shade, a nice neutral pale beige taupe, and then this shimmering kind of bronze copper. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Very good color payoff for a single touch in each of these. I obviously swatched these in real time. I'm gonna just put a little bit of this all over my eyelid here just to prep things. You can see the depth that it imparts. I am going right in with this shimmery shade. This is calling to me. Okay, single pass test, here we go. Ah, that is lovely. Look at that. This is definitely a shade that calls to me. It's easy to wear. It's got a little luminosity. It's a satin finish. I wouldn't call this metallic or glittery. It's a finely milled satin. Oh my goodness. So nice. And it's neither too light or too dark for my skin tone as an overall wash of color. Because we have the time, I'm going to just use the excess on my pretty dense fat brush here and just bring it along the lash line. Just so you can see that color payoff. I'm really happy with this color. On to mascara. Nothing quite like a mascara that does it all. This is the BEAUTYPIE Massive Fan 360 mascara. It's intended to lengthen, volumize, and curl while being smudge and flake free. Let's give this a go. First off, the brush is interesting, kind of a tapered brush with what looks like good bristles to get right in there. I'm gonna go ahead and apply. I think I need a mirror for this. Okay. Look at that. Definitely a good false lash effect. I'll be able to weigh back in on any transfer because you'll watch me apply the rest of this makeup as this is drying down. Okay, I am very pleased with that effect. This is a true 2 coats on each set of lashes, and I really feel like you get a good false lash effect. So I haven't done anything to set underneath my eyes. We'll just let this play out naturally, and I'm gonna go into lips right now. After letting that lip oil kind of set in on my lips, this is the Precision Shaping Color Lock Lip Liner in the shade Knockout Punch. And when I was looking at shades of lip liner online, I love lip liner so much. I feel like it's one of those products that once I started using it, maybe in the last couple of years in a serious way, it's like I don't want to live without it. When you find a good retractable lip liner, it's even better because no sharpening necessary. And this shade right here is a great neutral rose with some nude or neutral undertones. Apply right on the outer perimeter of my lips, just a touch of overlining, but still keeping it natural. All right, check this out. So here's a close-up. What a great color. Now I'll be applying another coat of Sundays, the lip oil. This is the perfect summer lip. It looks polished, but really effortless. That's always what I'm going for when it comes to makeup. There we go. And I'm finishing my face, as promised, with this highlighter right here. Now let's see if we can swatch the highlighter first. Okay, so, wow. Okay, this is just a really beautiful gossamer veil of light. So I'll go light first using the same brush here. It's very pretty. Other side, just go right lightly through here. I like a little highlighter in the center of my forehead. Touch more down my nose, a little bit on the chin. And then I'm going to take a little bit on my finger right here and bring it back up to the brow bone. I can't resist. Everything pulled together nicely. And this is my final BEAUTYPIE look. I'm really pleased with how these products work together so harmoniously, and the formulations feel very high quality. It's a transparent ingredients list on each of the products that also allows me to understand a little bit more about how each of the ingredients included, how they work. That's incredibly helpful when you are taking in beauty products all week long. And I feel like the ease of application and of wear is fantastic. I truly hope that you enjoyed this breakdown of BEAUTYPIE as a concept and an amazing luxury beauty company, as well as, of course, the tutorial for this look right here. It was my absolute joy to be able to share and to show you these products in action. And I'm really excited about the discovery that BEAUTYPIE is in my luxury beauty routine. Feel free, please, to ask me any questions you may have. If there are other products you'd like to see in action from the BEAUTYPIE site, let me know. And don't forget to use the code BEAUTYPROFSENTME. Wishing you guys the absolute best this month. And as always, in between videos, don't forget to visit me at Beauty Professor, which can be found at beautyprofessor.com. Take care.